Have you ever paused for a moment and asked yourself, why does life still feel heavy even after all these years? You've survived storms. You've seen decades of change. You've loved deeply, lost dearly, built, broken, and rebuilt again. And yet, sometimes the weight you carry isn't in your body, it's in your heart. Here's the truth. Happiness in later years isn't about what you add. It's about what you release. We've been taught that more brings joy, more possessions, more hobbies, more connections. But real freedom after 60 or 70 doesn't come from adding. It comes from subtracting. So today, let's walk together through 7 powerful things you can declutter from your life before the new year. Not tomorrow, not someday, but starting now. Because the moment you let these go, you'll feel lighter, freer, and more alive than you have in years. Number 1. Declutter the belief that you have nothing left to learn. Many people quietly decide, I already know enough. And yes, you've lived through wars, technology shifts, marriages, heartbreaks, and revolutions. You carry wisdom younger generations can't imagine. But here's the danger. The moment you stop learning, you stop growing. Life becomes smaller when curiosity fades. Days blend together. The world seems less exciting. Think of the seniors who remain vibrant into their 80s and 90s. They keep asking questions. They take up painting, join book clubs, try out technology, or even learn a new language. Some even go back to college. And here's a tip. Write down one new thing you'd like to learn in the next year. It could be something small, like mastering video calls, or something adventurous, like picking up a musical instrument. Because when the mind is curious, the heart stays young. Number 2. Cut out toxic relationships without guilt. Your energy is sacred, and not everyone deserves access to it. Maybe you've tolerated people for years. Friends who gossip, relatives who criticize, neighbors who belittle. You've forgiven, you've endured. But ask yourself, how many more years can you afford to give away to negativity? Peace doesn't come from others changing. It begins when you decide who gets access to your heart. Imagine your inner circle as a garden. Who are the weeds draining the soil? Who are the flowers adding beauty and life? It's okay to set boundaries. It's okay to step back. You don't owe anyone your constant suffering. You owe yourself peace. Number 3. Declutter your home and your heart. Take a look around your home. That drawer stuffed with papers you haven't touched. The clothes that no longer fit. The garage with items saved for someday. That clutter isn't just physical, it weighs on your spirit. But clutter is also emotional. Regrets you replay, grudges you hold, guilt you carry. These things take up more space inside you than any box or drawer ever could. Here's a little exercise. Pick one small corner of your home and clear it today. Then, as you let go of physical items, also write down one emotional burden you're ready to release. Maybe it's forgiving yourself for a mistake. Maybe it's forgiving someone else. Every small release makes room for peace to grow. Number 4. Release the fear of aging. Society often tells us that aging is something to fear. Wrinkles mean weakness. Slower steps mean decline. But here's the truth. Aging is a privilege, not a punishment. Every wrinkle is proof that you smiled. Every scar is proof you healed. Every gray hair is proof you endured. These are not flaws. They're your badges of honor. Think of it this way. So many people never had the privilege of reaching the stage you're in right now. That alone is something worth celebrating. Aging isn't an ending. It's a new beginning, full of wisdom and freedom from society's expectations. So instead of fearing the years ahead, celebrate them. Make a gratitude list this new year, not for what you've gained, but for every year you've been gifted. Number 5. Stop expecting others to make you happy. This may sound tough, but it's the truth. No one is coming to hand you happiness. Not your children, not your spouse, not your friends. If you're waiting for others to bring joy, you'll wait forever. Happiness isn't delivered, it's created. And the happiest seniors are the ones who take ownership of it. They walk in nature, pick up hobbies, laugh with new people, or spend time volunteering. They don't say, "I'm too old." They say, "Why not now?" So ask yourself, what's one thing you've always wanted to do but have been putting off? Write it down and take the first step this week. When you create your own joy, you reclaim your power. Number 6. Throw away the habit of comparing yourself to younger generations. It's easy to look at younger people, their speed, their energy, their opportunities, and feel left behind. But you're not supposed to compete with them. You already had that season. Now you're in a season with something even richer. Wisdom, perspective, depth. Think of a tree. In its youth, it's small, quick to grow, but fragile. In maturity, it's steady, strong, and provides shade for others. That's you. Your role isn't to run faster, it's to live deeper. Comparison steals joy. So instead of comparing, focus on what only you can bring at this stage of life. Mentorship, patience, wisdom, and compassion. Number 7. Release regret and the lie that it's too late. Regret is like carrying a heavy backpack. Every step feels harder, and yet so many seniors whisper, "If only I had." But here's the truth. The past cannot be rewritten. You did the best you could with what you knew at the time. That is enough. Forgive yourself. Forgive others. Take the lessons, leave the pain. Because what's ahead of you matters far more than what's behind. And let's tackle the biggest lie of all, that it's too late. It is never too late. People in their 70s fall in love. In their 80s, they write books. In their 90s, they start businesses, travel, even learn new skills. As long as your heart beats and your mind dreams, your story is still being written. You are not done. You are becoming. So, my dear friend, as this new year approaches, ask yourself, what weight am I willing to set down? Declutter the toxic people, the cluttered spaces, the regrets, the comparisons, the fear, and the belief that it's too late. Because life after 60, 70, even 80 is not the end. It is the beginning of your most free and authentic chapter. If even one of these points touched your heart, write just one word in the comments. Free. That will be your declaration. Free from burdens. Free to live lighter. Free to live on your own terms. And remember this. The best chapter of your life may not be behind you. It may be the one you are about to write right now.